right? We saw a couple of Dinosaurs. RQ got scanned out, Red Hawks got scanned out, and now a third one on the map that we're seeing. Dragons Esports also got spotted out. Onyx just flew in. AGAL though will be the ones that we're focusing on. It's Pain Gaming against them, and sadly Pyros didn't really get a chance to fight back. Dude, he tried to be a hero early on, and this time he will just be a past memory. Pain Gaming finding 2 easy pickups, and AGAL, I feel like we've seen this storyline before. He picks himself back up, but dude, who's on the portal, tries to go for the buffer, couldn't make it to in time. He really tried, but he just could not escape on Tobia.
Yeah, no glue wall there to make a miraculous play happen for himself. A tad bit unfortunate. Had the horizon line in hand. You were about to see a miracle play courtesy of Dew. One of the best snipers in the past, just hasn't been hitting those sharp shots recently.
That will free up the path for rotation for Pain. They are pretty deep out into the circle. Another scan for the Dinoculus early on reveals where Red Hawk is. I feel like I could say it could be from Pain because that's the most direct path into the circle. If you try to circle around the northern side, then cross the refinery, it's going to take too long with the siren blaring.
Raoni, surely on the move, looking for Russia's #1 spot in terms of being the deadliest guy out there on the battlefield. Not too far away from getting that done. Vision system from up top. Beautiful knock onto Joker. That's not going to be enough to stop the pace of the squad. For the time being, though, nobody else has got the elevation to deal with Vision system. But a couple of hook guns and a couple of jumps later, Vision system's going to be in a lot of trouble. But for the time being, the circle looks for them. Great positioning from the squad.
The biggest winner right now on the map is actually Los. They are uncontested, coming in from the northern side. And they can get a free entry if they want.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the team, it's about to get incredibly bloody. We are almost 12 minutes in, and we still have 11 full squad. And to fight at the eastern side of the refinery, a couple of structures, high-rise structures, but plenty of open ground.
They also spotted Lost using the binoculars, managing to scan out 4 players on the side of Movistar R7, so they do know that if they make a straight beeline for the safe zone here, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble, but all thanks to the elevation that Kalahari presents. They play the cliffs to their advantage. They maintain cover as they approach the other spots. Buriram, on the other hand, one might expect them to break a leg with that fall, but once again, thanks to the hook gun, which is pretty much cheap and available for everyone. Moshi not allowing Neja to get away. Boonjay chipping in as well. Wasana fighting Exposi. Buriram says.
This is just, again, showing us how experienced BRU players are. That decision to take fire was so quick and decisive. And Moshi landing those initial shots, that is what's going to make the difference in these crucial moments. BRU now rotate forward. They're going to make a bit of detour towards the western side of the map and try to cut through from that compound, from that area. But he will put them in the crosshairs of Pain Gaming and RRQ.
Buriram has not looked dangerous in a while. Waiting for the prime time to strike, and I wonder when that would be. Onyx, the only team eliminated thus far, and Red Hawks are very close to the exact same fate. But Moshi, Wasana, both going down. Pain Gaming delivering the hurt. Motovia with a sharp shot from across. Get High desperately hanging on. Has got the M79. Needs another grenade to wreck the chances of Peter here.
Yeah, Juna is going to try to help, but Get High has been knocked down by Noda. And BRU once more collapsing in the hands of Pain Gaming, as they pay the price of 2 members, but at least they're still in it to win it.
Unbelievable spot. There's a high probability they get eliminated if they keep up this slow pacing for themselves. If we don't see an aggressive version of Buriram, they are probably not going to be at point rush. But look at Lost, circling on in. Falcons in front, the team, wide open, grenade after grenade. Halal, pounding, dropping those things like they hot, and Falcons dropped right when they found them.
Caught completely unaware and given a shallow burial by Los. The Brazilian champions once more showing us the aggressiveness. Before the show even started, we saw Los talking about their playstyle.
Yeah.
We see, we shoot, we take down, we eliminate, and we win. And that is how they won the domestic championship. Finished 4th last year on the stage, 3 out of 4 of them. And right Hiroshima are from up top. VSE
out of the Brazilian squads this time round. They all want blood and they find those points behind those shots. Movistar R7 in a decent spot, dudes. Wants revenge. Falls back by the circle. Can't go in there for the extra point. Will focus on their own placement first. Lost on the other hand with a quick reposition. And this is absolutely smooth from the squad. Crane Gaming on the other hand loses Monobia and gets taken out in 7.
And Lost put themselves in the circle too. They have VP and Dragon Esports to do it, but as long as they take care of teams like Movistar R7, they can stand there forever. Dragon Esports are also preoccupied. Like shooting free target. Welcome to the firing range of Dragon Esports. VSE and RQ have a tough time dealing with this team from the Middle East as Lost locks in their 15th point and counting.
Again, you see Dragon Esports in the top 3, making the top 2, going up against the top dogs of Brazil. Dragon Esports, I don't care, even if they don't walk away with the victory over Lost here, they're winning my heart for sure. Looks down on the ground. Rahone is going to finish this off all with the grenade launcher.
Seafolk does get a trade onto Rigby, but again, unique confirmation. Rigby ends up going down. Lost at 16, 17.